We'll get to a featherweight matchup between Bruce Lee and Darren Elkins. All right, so here we are back at Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and DC. This is the loudest MMA venue that I have ever been in my life.
John, I feel the same thing. UFC 124. When I walked out of the back with Josh Koscheck, I had never heard anything like the crowd in the Bell Center before he fought George St. Pierre. These people cheer, and they cheer loud.
Elkins gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Elkins gets caught with that punch. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Elkins has got the tie clinch now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And some nice defensive work being put in by Darren Elkins. Flush right hand is true. Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown. Nice punch by Lee. Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts in his opponent.
All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Here we are, early round two.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Just over 2 minutes to go.
You don't understand how tiring this position is. I know the clinch may not look pretty, but it's very, very effective.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right,
because
and a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
high-level grappling can really be entertaining.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Elkins' pass attempt denied. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Third round underway. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Great punch.
Elkins going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, big head kick.
The 1-2 punch is true. Trying to go for the single leg takedown. Doesn't get it.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. Oh, huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight? Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh!
Back to the feet. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Nice punch.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
$20 seconds to go. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
What a punch. Big body kick.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, safe to say, huge right hand! Big diving punch lands. Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The decision